Hey everybody, welcome to North Star Knife Reviews. This is following up a response to an open tag from RJ over at RJ's Knives. And apparently, and I missed the original here, apparently Big Red EDC did an episode where he showed his 5 favorite Rough Riders, and then RJ has turned this into an open tag. Sometimes you just miss episodes of various shows just because there's only so many hours in a day. So I'm glad I caught it on RJ's because I think this is a really interesting open tag, at least if you like Rough Riders. Okay. Now, I will say there's one, well, actually I'll say 2 things. One of my favorite Rough Riders I don't have on here because I couldn't find it this morning, but it's one that I did an episode on not too long ago, the Denim Micarta Half Hawk. It was an episode about underappreciated patterns, and for me, one of the most underappreciated patterns is the Loom Fixer, which Rough Rider has taken and renamed the Half Hawk. So that one is not in here, but if you're interested, you can check back through my videos, and it'll be the my most underappreciated pattern. Anyway, start out with I will do as RJ did and give an honorable mention, and this is to an entire series. Okay, these Rough Rider Classic Carbons. I really like this series. I carry these a lot. The only one I don't particularly care for is the Bow Trapper, just because I don't find the Bow Trapper to be a particularly comfortable pattern in my hand. I don't like the way it feels, but that I know a lot of people like it. That's fine. But I really like these classic carbon patterns. I like the steel on them. I like the old-fashioned, early part of the 20th century look to these, the yellow composite handles. I like the way, the blades patina. I know some people really like shiny blades, and I love shiny blades too, but patina just, tells a story about what you've done with the knife. And so I kind of like that. So this is my honorable mention, is the Rough Rider Classic Carbon series. Okay. Then another one is this, and this is the RR 1848. This is in the Brown Stagbone series, and this is a pen blade trapper. And I know there are people who love trappers, there are people who hate trappers. I'm sort of indifferent about them in general, but I really like this better than the normal trapper. Okay, I like the Stagbone on here, and you've got your sort of standard California clip on here, but then instead of the spay blade, you've got what I think is more useful, at least for my purposes, a little pen blade. And that to me makes this a really nice knife. Plus, I think it's really pretty. So I really like this one. So that'll be 1. Number 2, this blue smooth bone split back whittler. Now, I like split back whittlers, I like blue, and I like the blue smooth bone. So this was really hit the spot for me. You've got the clip point blade, you have the smaller clip point blade, which personally I would have rather seen a coping blade, but that's fine. And then the little pen blade. And what is the model number on this one? Hold on a second. This is the RR 1945. Sorry, I couldn't see it through the camera there. I really like this series as well. I think it's a really pretty, just simple looking series, and I really like them a lot. Then one that I just looked at very recently, the Outdoorsman series, Stockman. I really have a soft spot for Stockman. My dad always carried a Stockman, and so I really like them. There's a sow belly, and I really like the color of the bone. I love the acorn shield. Again, I think this is just a really pretty pattern, and especially, the Stockman. Now, just got your standard Stockman blades, the clip point, the sheep's foot, and then the spay blade. Really, really nice knife, I think. All right, 2 left. Let's see. Let's do this one first. Okay. This is the Granddaddy Barlow in the High Plains series, and this is the RR 2048. Here's the box for it. I have taken a look at this one. I'm not generally a huge Barlow fan, but I like the Granddaddy Barlows. Nice, big knife, fills the hand. And I think they just look nicer than the regular Barlows. You can disagree with me. That's fine. People like different things. I'm not, trying to rain on your parade. Okay. I just like the granddaddies. Okay. And I really like the High Plains series because, quite honestly, it really does remind me of growing up. I grew up in extreme northwest Iowa, not too far from South Dakota. And you get out in South Dakota a little bit and you start seeing land that looks kind of like this. So I also like the color of this a lot. I like that deep, rich brown. And then finally, the Black and Blue series Sunfish. And I really like Sunfish pattern knives. This is the RR2143. There's the box. And I could have picked other Sunfish too, but I really like this Black and Blue, the blue bone with the black liners. Sunfish pattern knives I just really, really like. Now this has sort of this modified sheep's foot instead of a spear point main blade. But actually I kind of like that. It's a little unique and it distinguishes it from some others. And then you've got this small Warncliffe blade, which again, is kind of nice to do some things with. I could have picked any number of Sunfish, but I like this one probably the best of the ones that I have. Now, one thing I haven't had on here is a copperhead, and didn't grab one when I came out here. So no, I don't have that. I really like a copperhead pattern, but as far as my favorite knives, probably not in there. Oh, we should probably put these in as well. All right, so there you go. Thanks, RJ, for making this open tag. Thanks to Big Red ADC for doing the initial video. And you guys have a good day. You stay sharp. I will catch you next time.